Ostrider, watch out! Marfisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
High school basketball broadcasts are presented by Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, Southeast Community College, Union Bank, the Nebraska Department of Transportation Highway Safety Office, Live Hydration Spa, Eustis Body Shop, DBAT Lincoln, Nebraska Ethanol Board, the Nebraska Sports Council, App Foundation Repair, A1 Automotive, High Electric, Aloe Fiber, Amigos Kings Classic, and the Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainer.
Good morning. Welcome in to Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's day 4 of the 2022 NSAA State Basketball Tournament here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Appreciate you guys tuning in wherever you may be. Hopefully, if you're out driving around, you're being safe with the road, slickness, and staying a little warm as well. Appreciate you guys. You can always get in touch with us through the Starter Haven Jewelers video stream on the text line. If you have any thoughts, comments on the games as we go along, feel free to chime in. A lot of exciting matchups here today. First up, we're going to have the Cinderella, if you want to call them, the number 8 seed, the Fort Calhoun Pioneers, going against the number 4 seed, the Auburn Bulldogs. Fort Calhoun has not been to the state tournament since 1923 before this year. That's 99 years, and they knock off the number 1 seed Wahoo. We're going to take a timeout as we play the national anthem. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the Fort Calhoun Pioneers going against the Bulldogs of Auburn. A lot of cool storylines. I mentioned it before the break, but this is the Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers pregame show. Visit any of their 4 locations today for lunch, dinner, and dessert. So Fort Calhoun, let's start with them. They're led by head coach TJ O'Connor. They hadn't been to the state tournament for 99 years until this season, and then boom, they go to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, knock off number 1 Wahoo in the first round, 54-52. And folks, I tell you, they traveled well. The parent section sitting directly behind me and DP here on court side of the floor is packed to the brim. Student section full all the way, halfway up the seating area that they give the students here on one end of the court. And so there's a lot of excitement in the air. For Auburn, they are used to the state tournaments. Their 26th appearance, they have won, it would be 10 straight state tournament basketball games. And how do they do that? Well, winning 3 straight state championships in 2019, 2020, and 2021 sure helps with that. They won their first round game, obviously, and that's how they got here to the semifinal. The guy to watch for the Auburn Bulldogs, the 4th seed in this one, is going to be number 23, Marcus Hudson, a senior, averaging 8.6 points per game. Let's go ahead and start with the starting five for Fort Calhoun. The Pioneers coming in, like I said, as the 8th seed here in the state tournament, led by head coach TJ O'Connor. They're going to start at number 1, Austin Welchert, 5.2 points per game from the junior guard. Number 2, Owen Newbold. Number 4, Grayson Bowman, 17.5 points per game, just a sophomore. And then also out there for head coach TJ O'Connor, Zane Schwartz, and number 33, Carson Schwartz. Carson, 13 points per game. He'll be wearing number 33 in black, while number 21, Zane, has 10.2 points per game for Fort Calhoun and the Pioneers. Good slate of games coming up for you. Let's start with the starters for Auburn here. Number 1, Ryan Dixon, 5.4 points per game from the senior guard. Number 3, Maverick Binder, 11.8 points per game, just a sophomore as well. Number 4, Ryan Binder, Maverick's brother. He's a senior, though. Number 23, Marcus Hudson, like I just mentioned, 8.6 points per game. And then rounding out the starting five for the Auburn Bulldogs, number 24, Skylar Roble, a 6'6" junior, 9 points per game to his name. And they are led by head coach Jim Weeks.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial.
We'll go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, Nick Sater back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena, ready to get underway. Two sides have shaken hands. And we're ready to get going. 8 minutes on the clock. Day 4, game 19 of 32 that you will hear on the ticket this week. 3 days down, 3 days to go. Following this one, we have even a more exciting C1 boys matchup with DP on the call. It's Ashland Greenwood, Cale Jacobson, their leader, going to get up against Kearney Catholic. All right, here we go. Fort Calhoun wearing their black jerseys with a fire logo on the back with Fort Calhoun across their chest. Auburn in white with red lettering. Fort Calhoun wins the tip. Dixon going right to left now. He'll cross the timeline. He's picked up by Bowman of Auburn. Schwartz, top of the key. Working, kicks it out. Newbold to Zane Schwartz, left wing, down low to Carson. Looking for help, now dishes it back out. Bowman loses possession of the basketball, and it'll go out of bounds off of Auburn. So Schwartz will be the inbounder here on the near sideline. Nobody's guarding ball. They find Zane Schwartz on the near corner. Schwartz down low, left block. Carson Schwartz, off the glass and in. Carson Schwartz has 2 here early on. It's a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers. Auburn with the basketball going left to right. Crosses the timeline, loses possession of the basketball. It will go out of bounds off of Auburn, and it's Fort Calhoun basketball. So Fort Calhoun basketball looking to inbound, needing help. They just throw it out into the far corner where Bowman will track it down for the Pioneers. He now has the top of the key to Carson Schwartz, left wing. 2-0 here, Pioneers early on, 7:04 to play. Zane Schwartz to Bowman, driving, center of the lane, and we have a hand check foul. No shot. We'll see who they get. It's going to be on number 24, Skylar Roble. His first team foul on the Bulldogs. Schwartz to inbound. Pass goes through the hands of Zane Schwartz, but he's able to track it down near the logo before it goes out of bounds. So Fort Calhoun will reset. Newbold with it. Top of the key to the right wing. Welchert looking for help. Finds Bowman. Right side. Drives. Layup in the lane. It's good. Off the glass. For Grayson Bowman, just the sophomore, averaging 17.5 points per game. He gets his first pair here with 6:35 to play, first quarter. Dixon looking across the timeline, throws it cross court to Binder. Now up the floor, Hudson, left side to Roybal. On the block, working on Zane Schwartz, kicks it out. Binder with it, near side corner, and he'll just reset. He'll dribble to the right wing. Takes a screen right in the lane, and he gets bumped on the body by number 21, Zane Schwartz, his first. Four to nothing here early on. Pioneers trying to make the state championship game as an 8 seed if they can knock off the 4 seed Auburn Bulldogs here. Inbound pass, Binder with it, right wing. Finds Roybal, back to Mav Binder. Now Hudson with it, right side, drives in the lane, floater, center of the key, no good, too strong. Rebound goes to Austin Welcher of Fort Calhoun. 4-0 Pioneers, 5:52 to play first quarter. Schwartz to Carson Schwartz, right elbow, kicks it out. Back to Zane Schwartz. Now Newbold down low on the elbow to Carson Schwartz. He drives, kicks out. Welcher thought about the 3 ball, decides to dribble, drive, dumps it off. Carson Schwartz on the left block. Dribble, center of the lane, layup in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, Schwartz. And we have a offensive foul charged to Carson Schwartz. So 5:34 to go, 4-0 Pioneers here early on through the first quarter. 8 seed versus the 4 seed here on day 4 from PBA. Hudson gives it to Dixon. Binder to Dixon. He drives left side of the lane. Steps. Roybal back to Dixon. Now to Hudson, left wing. Fort Calhoun trying to force him to go left. He now kicks it to Roybal. Top of the key now, Mav Binder to Dixon. Now Hudson drives left side, kicks out, pass deflected, taken away from him by number 4, Grayson Bowman of Fort Calhoun. That's a turnover for the Pioneers. Up the floor, Welcher in the lane, shot fake, dumps it off, and he traveled with it. As Welcher just tried to do too much there. He had a decent look at the bucket, but he's decided to try to pass it off to Zane Schwartz. And when he did so, he took too many steps with the basketball, and it's a traveling violation, turnover, Pioneers. 4-0 here early on. Fort Calhoun with a 4-point advantage. 4:53 to go, first quarter. Binder with it, right wing for Auburn, looking for their first points. Down low, Roybal on the block. Layup in the lane, no good, too short. And Zane Schwartz gets the defensive miss for Fort Calhoun. 4:37 to go, opening quarter, 4-0 Pioneers. Bowman, top of the key, gives it to Newbold, right wing. Now Zane Schwartz to Bowman, left side, down low on the left block. Carson Schwartz turns left side, layup in the lane, no good, but he is fouled. I believe they're going to get Skylar Roybal with the foul, and they will, so that's going to be his second. He'll have to go to the bench. Second team foul on the Bulldogs. Second personal foul on Roybal. Schwartz, free throw, rattles home. Checking in for Fort Calhoun, number 40, Glenn Hunter. In for Auburn, also number 40, Brett Baltensperger. 4:24 to go, first quarter, 5-0. Fort Calhoun up here almost halfway through the opening quarter. Carson Schwartz at the line, trying to hit the second free throw, no good. So we're stuck here at 5-0. Binder crosses the timeline. Bulldogs going left to right from my vantage point, sitting courtside here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Dixon bounce passes it to Hudson. Top of the key, hands it off. Binder, spin move in the lane, jumper, it's good. Ryan Binder gets on the scoreboard. And here come the Pioneers up the floor. Hunter in the lane, layup, no good, and defensive rebound goes to Ryan Dixon up the floor to Mav Binder. Entry pass down the lane, Baltensperger outs to Dixon. Looking for help, now Baltensperger has it on the floor, kicks it out. Dixon, 3-ball on the way, right wing, no good, off back iron, and the defensive rebound goes to Zane Schwartz as a couple Fort Calhoun Pioneers take hard falls back near the Auburn bucket. Zane Schwartz backs it out. He has it near corner. Now to Newbold, left wing, guarded by Marcus Hudson. He'll dribble it to the logo near the center court line. 3:19 to go, first quarter, 5-2 Pioneers. They're trying to get the ball down to Schwartz, down on the block, but a layup by number 4. Grayson Bowman will go, and Bowman has 4. 7-2 Pioneers, 2:44 to go, quarter number 1. Hudson, cross-court pass to Binder, left side. This is Maverick. His brother Ryan is also out there. 2:31, first quarter. Binder in the lane. He's going to get hit with the hip of Zane Schwartz, and if that is on Schwartz, that's his second. And it sure is. So Auburn basketball underneath their own bucket. Binder to inbound. Finds Hudson. 3-ball, right wing. No good. Too short. Offensive rebound for Binder. And we have a foul on the floor on Carson Schwartz. Excuse me. So Carson and Zane Schwartz both have 2 personal fouls here with 2:26 to go. And head coach TJ O'Connor's keeping them in. Binder, right side. 3-ball on the way. It's good. Mav Binder gets on in the scoring column with a trifecta. And it's Pioneers up by 2, 7-5 with 2:11 to play, first quarter. Newbold, right side. Hunter, 3-ball on the way. No good. Rattles out for Bowman. And a defensive rebound goes to Mav Binder. Up the floor they go. Crossing the timeline. Binder, right wing. Crosses over. Now they'll kick it out to the logo with Ryan Dixon. He has the top of the key, guarded by Zane Schwartz with those 2 fouls. Carson Schwartz also has 2 fouls. Binder, cross-court pass deflected, and Hunter gets it back for Auburn. Baseline drive in the lane, and he took too many steps. So Zane Schwartz took the chair out from under him as basically Ryan Binder drove baseline, expecting to take contact from Schwartz. Schwartz, with those 2 fouls, just stepped right out of the way, let him have the wide-open layup. He kind of got flustered, wasn't expecting that, expecting to take contact, and just stumbled over his own 2 feet, took too many steps, and it's a traveling violation. 7-5, Fort Calhoun, the 8 seed, trying to knock off the 4 seed here. Minute 31 to go, first quarter. Zane Schwartz in the lane, left-handed layup is good, and the foul! Zane Schwartz gets the left-handed bucket to go. Foul is going to be on number 40, Brett Baltensperger, his first. It's 9-5. Pioneers out in front by 4. Zane Schwartz at the line trying to hit a free throw. And it's good. Ten to 5, Pioneers out in front by 5. Minute 21 to go, first quarter. Down low, Baltensperger. Layup in the lane, no good, too short. Rebounded goes to Newbold of Fort Calhoun, and he's hand-checked by number 1, Ryan Dixon. Scratch that, they're going to call that on Brett Baltensperger. So that's going to be 2 on Baltensperger. So the 5 out there right now for Fort Calhoun. Newbold, Bowman, Zane and Carson Schwartz, and the number 1, Austin Welcher. Up the floor, Bowman driving right side of the lane. Floater isn't good, but it's going to be a charge. They're going to say that number 24, Skylar Roble, had his feet set. And boy, oh boy. Oh, tough call. Tough call. Looked like he slid right over and just took that body. I mean, he was square, so if that's part of the judgment there by the referee, I understand where he's coming from. He was square up. But unfortunately for Bowman, for number 33, Carson Schwartz, he gets whistled for the foul. Binder, 3-ball on the way. It's good for Auburn, as now Mav Binder has 6 points. 43 seconds to go. First quarter, 10-8 your score. Pioneers out in front by 2. Bowman with it. Right side, gets his pocket almost picked, but gets the basketball back near the logo. He's guarded by Roble. Fort Calhoun with the basketball. 24 to play, first quarter. Bowman, just a sophomore, averaging 17.5 per game for head coach TJ O'Connor and the Fort Calhoun Pioneers. Crossing over Dixon in the lane. Bowman, no good, off to the left on the layup. And here comes Auburn trying to push the pace. Binder up the floor, step in the lane. Layup is good. Ryan Binder gets the layup to fall with 2 seconds left in the quarter. And at the end of quarter number 1, we have ourselves a tie ball game. It's 10 apiece between Fort Calhoun and Auburn. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla, just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch! Seafood at Amigos.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Start of the second quarter here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's 10-10. So I need to make a correction. I looked up at the scoreboard, and they put a third foul on Carson Schwartz after that charging foul. But in reality, it was on Grayson Bowman. They still haven't changed it on the scoreboard. But Bowman was the guy who drove in the lane. So he now has 1 foul. Carson Schwartz still has 2 for Fort Calhoun. Bulldogs with the basketball. 3-ball on the way is good by guess who? Mav Binder. And he now has 3 3-pointers here in the first quarter and 24 seconds in the second quarter. Welcher with it right side. Gives it to Zane Schwartz. Cross-court pass, Newbold. Thought about the 3 from the left wing, decides to drop it down low. Carson Schwartz in the lane, puts it up strong. Layup is good. Schwartz now has 5. 13-12. Bulldogs out in front of the Pioneers by 1. Binder to Hudson, right side, guarded by Newbold. Entry pass down low on the right block. Kicks it out. Hudson, 3-ball on the way. No good, rattles out, and the defensive rebound goes to Grayson Bowman of Fort Calhoun. Up the floor they go. The Pioneers crossing the timeline is Carson Schwartz. Throws it back. Newbold with it left side to Schwartz, top of the key. And then passes it off to his brother, Zane, near the logo. Pioneers resetting, 6:43 to go. Second quarter. Welcher with it right side. Now to Newbold. Newbold working on Hudson. He gets his wrist slapped by number 1, Ryan Dixon. So Fort Calhoun to inbound directly in front of us here. Grayson Bowman to be the inbound man. 13-12 your score. Auburn out in front of Fort Calhoun by 1. 6:34 to play, first half. Bowman with it, 40 feet away from the bucket. Bowman thought about pulling up from the top of the key. Now it's Zane Schwartz with it left side, guarded by Dixon. Has it left wing. Welcher Step back, entry pass down low on the block to Carson Schwartz. Couldn't handle it momentarily, but gets it back near the perimeter. Now out to Zane Schwartz, left side. Welcher down low on the block. Schwartz gets his pass deflected, taken away by Auburn. Here comes Mav Binder with his 9 points across the timeline. Gives it to Ryan Binder. He drives in the lane, kicks out. Hudson, dribble, drive, baseline, elbow. Dixon. Now Hudson, top of the key. Auburn needs to reset. And now Mav Binder will bounce it out near the logo. 5:43 to go, second quarter, 13-12. Auburn in front by 1 here in the C1 semifinal. Mav Binder to Hudson, back to Binder. He'll try another 3-ball on the way. No good, too strong. And the rebound bounces out to Hudson. He'll pop a 3-ball right side. It's good. Marcus Hudson. He has 3 as his first points come with 5 minutes and some change in the second quarter. Welcher, left wing for Calhoun with the basketball, and he gets his wrist slapped as well by number 1, Ryan Dixon. Ballensberger is in for Auburn as number 24, Skylar Roybal, takes a seat. For Calhoun to inbound, they find Newbold with it directly in front of us. Now Bowman, left wing, working on Ryan Binder. Cross court, Newbold. They run Zane Schwartz. He gets it at the elbow, takes one power dribble, if you want to call it a power dribble. This one just takes one dribble. And now he has it on the right wing after a pass from Newbold. Schwartz with it, right side to Bowman, right wing, working on Mav Binder. Takes a couple jab steps in the lane, spin move, picks up his dribble, takes the contact floater, no good. Offensive rebound, Carson Schwartz, putback is good. 16-14 your score. Auburn up by 2, 4:35 to go, second quarter. Dixon with it, left side, gives it to Binder, left wing, guarded by Welcher. He goes right, kicks out. Ryan Binder, right wing. Ballensberger, screen right. Binder, reverse layup in the lane. No good, too strong. Rebounded by Carson Schwartz and up the floor to Austin Welcher. In the lane, working on Hudson. Layup, no good. And the defensive rebound goes to Mav Binder, and he gets fouled from behind by Zane Schwartz. And guess what, folks? That's Schwartz' third.
16th foul in Fort Calhoun, Glenn Hudson.
And so Glenn Hunter will have to check in for Zane Schwartz. We've only seen one bench player so far through a quarter and a half for Fort Calhoun, and that is Glenn Hunter. 16-14 your score. Bulldogs of Auburn out in front by 2, 4:06 to play, first half. And here comes Mav Binder across the timeline. Working on the right side on Hunter. Now he'll back it out. Right wing gets picked up by Welcher. Pass 18 feet away from the basket now is Dixon. Drives in the lane, steps through. And we're going to have a foul. All right, so foul on Fort Calhoun.
Fort Calhoun foul for 40. Glenn Hudson is first. 17th foul. And Ryan for the Bulldogs. Ryan Dixon shooting 1-1.
So foul's called on Glenn Hunter. Just his first. Going to the line to shoot 1-1, as that was the 17th foul, is Ryan Dixon. He misses the free throw, the front end, and Carson Schwartz gets the defensive board for Fort Calhoun. Crossing the timeline is Schwartz, working right wing on Ballensberger, kicks it out. Bowman with it, top of the key, guarded by Ryan Binder. Now Newbold with it to Welcher, right side. Hunter, the junior, working on Hudson. Bounce passes out to the perimeter. Welcher drives in the lane, takes the contact, and took too many steps with it. And it's a traveling violation. And it'll be Auburn basketball. .329 to go, second quarter, 16-14. Auburn, 2-point advantage over the 8-seed Fort Calhoun Pioneers. Mav Binder has it left side. Now to Baltonsberger, looking for help because he doesn't want to handle it out on that perimeter. Now Hudson, right side to Binder near the logo on the S of Huskers painted on midcourt. Auburn working left to right. Ryan Binder drives, hesitates, looking for help as he's trapped in the far corner, guarded by Hunter. Cross-court pass all the way over to Ryan Dixon. He drives in the lane, tries to go up and under, and there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Pioneers. Fort Calhoun with the basketball. 2:50 to go, second quarter. Bowman has it, left side, drive, spin move, gets it poked away and taken away from him by Mav Binder. 2:41 to go up the floor. Ryan Binder dribbling, driving in the lane, right-hand layup, no good, but he is fouled by Glenn Hunter. So foul goes on Glenn Hunter, his second. And so this is something to watch. Zane Schwartz is on the bench with 3. Glenn Hunter, his replacement, has 2. And judging by the first quarter and 6 minutes in the second quarter, TJ O'Connor isn't very deep on his bench. Ryan Binder drills the first free throw. He now has 5. And he misses the second. Carson Schwartz flies up for the rebound. He'll bring the ball across the timeline. Working right to left. Gets picked up by Baltonsberger. He fakes the handoff. Left side. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. And Carson Schwartz is really Fort Calhoun's only source of offense right now. It's 17-16 Bulldogs. Binder gives it to Ryan Binder in the lane. Layup no good. Rebound tipped out by Baltonsberger. Corralled by Dixon. In the lane, bounce pass, out top, right side, 3 ball on the way, no good. Schwartz gets the defensive rebound. Bowman dribbling across the timeline, splits the defenders, floater in the lane, it's good! And the Pioneers have the lead as Grayson Bowman now has 6 points. 18-17, Pioneers back out in front by 1, minute 45 to go, second quarter. Mav Binder with it right side. He has 3 3-pointers here in today's game. Has it on the right wing. Thought about pulling up from 3. Decides to pass off to Hudson. Right side down low. Baltonsberger on the block. Layup no good. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Dixon. Putback is good. Or excuse me. Putback is no good, but he is fouled. Foul's going to go on number 1, Austin Welchert. Ryan Dixon at the line to shoot 2 for Auburn. First one's no good. We're stuck here 18-17 with a minute 28 to go, second quarter. Second one is good for Ryan Dixon, so now he's in the scoring column with 1. Minute 27 to play, first half. 18 apiece between Auburn and Fort Calhoun here, the 8 seed versus the 4 seed. Bowman loses the basketball and it goes right into the hands of Ryan Dixon. He hands it off to Binder on the left side. Crossing the timeline, Bulldogs working left to right. Minute 10 to play in this one. Binder in the lane, gets stuck. Now gives it to Baltonsberger, back to Binder on the left side. He drives on Welchert on the left baseline. Cross-court pass deflected out of bounds off the hand of Grayson Bowman for Fort Calhoun. So it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Wyatt Apple into the game for TJ O'Connor as Carson Schwartz checks out. Good move there by O'Connor, the head coach. Doesn't want Schwartz to pick up his 3rd. 55 seconds to play. Binder with it at the top of the key for Auburn. Now left side. Gives it to Dixon, top of the key. He drives right side of the lane. Layup takes the harm, and he is fouled. No bucket, but he is fouled by number 2, I believe, Owen Newbold. That's Newbold's first.
Ryan Dixon at the line for Auburn. 2 shots.
So Dixon at the line, misses the first free throw. He's now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe today. 47 seconds left on the clock here in the second. 18 apiece between Auburn and Fort Calhoun. Second one by Dixon, no good. Rebounded by Carson Schwartz, who checked back in, and Dixon empty possession for the Bulldogs. Bowman to Welcher, right side, 37 seconds now on the clock. Schwartz will just dribble it near the timeline. We'll see if Fort Calhoun decides to hold for the last shot. So what's interesting, Schwartz is able to control the ball up top. Baltonsberger not necessarily able to defend him. Schwartz misses the layup. Here comes Auburn now, top of the key. Binder with it, driving right side, kicks it out to Baltonsberger, top of the key, now hands it back off to Mav Binder. 8 seconds on the clock, 18-18 your score. 6 seconds until halftime. Binder takes a screen right. 3 seconds on the clock. Layup in the lane, no good. Defensive rebound by Schwartz. There's the horn. And at the end of the first half, your score, we're all tied up at 18 apiece between Fort Calhoun and Auburn. We'll be right back in a couple minutes with the Southeast Community College halftime show. You're listening to State Basketball on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
When you choose ethanol at the pump, you're not only saving money, you're saving livelihoods. Nebraska is the second largest producer of ethanol, which is proudly made with locally grown field corn. Every time you fill up with higher ethanol blends like E15, E30, and E85, you're supporting Nebraska farmers and strengthening our economy. Right now, only about 4% of Nebraska-produced ethanol is being used in Nebraska. Let's do more to support local agriculture. Fuel a stronger tomorrow. Choose ethanol. Learn more at fueledbynebraska.com.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Challenge, archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
DBAT Lincoln Baseball and Softball Academy is a cut above the rest. Their indoor climate-controlled facility lets you work out regardless of weather, and their 18 batting cages provide plenty of opportunities to get your work in. Their professional instructors don't just know baseball and softball, they live and breathe it. Learn more about their membership pricing or birthday party rentals by calling 402-882-3228 or going to dbatlincoln.com. DBAT, developing beliefs, attitudes, and traditions both on and off the field.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Our halftime show is sponsored by Southeast Community College. Discover your path to possible at SCC. Learn more at southeast.edu. Score at the break, 18 apiece between the Fort Calhoun Pioneers and the Auburn Bulldogs in the Class C1 semifinal. This is game 1 of 6 on the day here on the Ticket. Following this game, about 30 minutes after the final buzzer, it'll be Kearney Catholic and Ashland Greenwood, and that winner will play the winner of this game in the Class C1 final that is scheduled for for Saturday at 11 a.m. All right, let's get some stats here once again on Southeast Community College halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SCC. Learn more at southeast.edu. Let's start first for the 8th seed in the game, the Fort Calhoun Pioneers. Carson Schwartz leads them with 9 points. Grayson Bowman has 6, and Zane Schwartz has 3 points. But remember, Zane Schwartz had to sit down about halfway through the second quarter there, because of foul trouble. Picked up his 3rd foul. Carson Schwartz also has 2 fouls. And then off the bench, Glenn Hunter picked up 2 fouls for himself as well. Other than that, no real foul trouble for the Pioneers through those first 2 quarters. For the Auburn Bulldogs, they also have 18 points. It's all tied up here once again. Mav Binder leads them with 9 points on 3 3-pointers. Ryan Dixon has 1 point. Ryan Binder has 5. And Marcus Hudson has 3 points on a lone trifecta that he hit in that first half. It's 18-18 apiece. Let's tell you the upcoming slate of games for today. So like I said, following this one, it'll be the other Class C1 boys semifinal between Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. Then we'll pause for about an hour, and we'll switch over to Class B girls action at 1:30. I'll be on the call for Elkhorn North. Britt Prince, the top 20 recruit, going up against Norris and the Titans. That's a 1 seed versus a 4 seed matchup at 1:30. Then at 3:15, it's Scott Catholic going up against Adams Central in a 2 seed versus 3 seed matchup at 3:15. DP on the call for that one right here on the Ticket. Then we'll pause once again. 6 p.m. It is Miller North, the 1 seed, going up against the sophomore stacked class and squad of the Gretna Dragons. Gretna coming off that emotional overtime win against Omaha Central in the first round, 67-65. Now they'll have to turn around and play Miller North tonight at 6 p.m. And they will play the winner. The winner of that game will play the winner of Bellevue West and Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep with the only real upset in the first couple rounds in the higher classes, Class A and B, when they won over number 3 seed Omaha Westside in the first round, 53-48. So Bell West and Creighton Prep play at 7:45 tonight. And the winners of those 2 games will meet on the championship on Saturday at 6 p.m. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half live from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Once again, your halftime score at the break, 18 apiece between the Bulldogs and the Pioneers. This has been the Southeast Community College Halftime Show. Discover your path to possible at SCC. Learn more at southeast.edu. We'll be right back from Pinnacle Bank Arena. This is state basketball on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa. Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts. More celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's started the second half here. 18 apiece is your score between the Bulldogs and the Pioneers. Appreciate you guys listening wherever you may be on 93.7 The Ticket, whether it's on the app or on the Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in and spending your entire week with us here from PBA. So it'll be Bulldogs basketball. They'll now go right to left from our vantage point. Mav Binder, who led the Bulldogs in the first half with 9 points, has it now down low into Roybal. Pass will go out of bounds off of Skylar Roybal. And it'll be Fort Calhoun basketball. $7:49 to go, third quarter. Bowman brings it across the timeline. Calhoun working left to right now. Bowman has it left wing. It takes a screen right from Schwartz. Almost thought about popping the three. Decides to dish it off. Welchert with it right side. Entry pass down low on the right block to Schwartz. Layup in the lane. Rattles in. And Schwartz now has 11. He's in double figures. Up the floor to Hudson. Cross-court pass now to Dixon. Right side. Ryan Binder with it, guarded by Welchert. In the lane, left-handed layup. No good. Just off the glass. Had a wide open look at the bucket. Just threw it off the glass. Up the floor, Zane Schwartz. He'll have to back it out as he almost lost possession of the basketball. Newbold to Carson Schwartz. Cross-court pass. Welchert, right side. Tries to drive baseline on Mav Binder. Good defense there by Binder. Spin move in the lane. No good on the layup. And Roybal gets the defensive board. TJ O'Connor didn't like that shot for FC on that last possession. Mav Binder with it. Right side drive in the lane. Layup off the glass and in. Now Mav Binder has 11. FC crosses the timeline. Right side. Newbold to Carson Schwartz. Top of the key. Welchert. Now Zane Schwartz left side. Top of the key. Bowman. Long three ball on the way. No good. Nothing but air on that shot. Schwartz saves it into the hands of a Bulldog. Auburn driving the floor, and we have a traveling violation called on Ryan Binder. Turnover, Bulldogs. So Fort Calhoun basketball. Newbold has it right wing. Pass intended for Bowman goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Ryan Binder of Auburn. So FC basketball. Carson Schwartz to inbound it. Finds Zane. Back to Carson. Left side. Guarded by Roybal. Back to Zane. Left wing. Takes the screen left. Denies it, I should say. Decides to just dribble the top of the key. Glenn Hunter in for FC. He tries to drive baseline. Good defense there by Marcus Hudson. Zane Schwartz now with it left wing. Fort Calhoun trying to be patient. Cross-court pass. Bowman, three ball, right wing. It's good! The Pioneers lead 23-20 as entry pass down low taken away by Zane Schwartz. And here comes FC trying to extend their lead. They're up 23-20. Bowman in the lane, loses the basketball, bodies on the floor, and the Auburn Bulldogs get it back as Mav Binder dove on the hardwood, threw it up to Roybal, and now Binder pulls up, three ball on the way. It's good! And just like that, with 5 minutes to go in the third, we're all tied up at 23. Zane Schwartz, right side, entry pass on the right block to Carson, gets it taken away from him by Mav. Across the timeline, it's a 3-on-2 break. Mav Binder dishes it to Ryan, and now he'll back it out to the left wing. Cross-court pass, Mav Binder, corner, three ball on the way, no good. And we have a foul called on Skylar Roybal. That'll be Roybal's third. And before Fort Calhoun can inbound it, we have a timeout on the floor charged to TJ O'Connor. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to the Class C1 semis on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Fort Calhoun basketball, 4:40 to go, third quarter. We're all tied up at 23. 8-seed Fort Calhoun trying to make the state title after not being in this tournament for 99 years. Zane Schwartz with it, right wing. Throws it to Carson Schwartz off the pick and roll. Layup in the lane is good for Carson Schwartz. And he now has 13 points. 4:17 to go, third quarter. Mav Binder with it, left wing, guarded by Bowman. He dribbles left side, gets caught. Now out to Baltonsperger, left side. Now to Ryan Binder, right wing. Gets a screen left, kicks it out. Baltonsperger, top of the key. He's not shooting a three. Now to Hudson, left side, directly in front of us here, courtside at PBA. He drives, gets double teamed for a moment. Now kicks it out. Ryan Binder drives right side of the lane, stops, gives it to Roybal, and the layup is good by Skylar Roybal. Here come the Pioneers, 25-25. Cross court, Newbold with it, left side. Now to Zane Shores, right wing. Free ball on the way, no good, too short. Rebound bounces all the way out near the perimeter where Marcus Hudson crowds the loose ball. Hudson has it, top of the key. He's hit 1-3 in today's game, but that was earlier in the first half. Roybal gives it to Mav Binder, right side, takes a screen right, now working on the baseline, kicks it out, Baltonsperger, top of the key, now to Ryan Binder, left side. He dribbles left side of the lane, no good. Kicks it back out. Roybal thought about the three from the top of the key, chose not to take it. Now Hudson with it, drive, hezzy move, now about to Baltonsperger, hands it off to Mav Binder, left wing. Good defense and patient offense here by both sides. Roybal to Binder, right side. Fort Calhoun fans trying to get behind their defense here with 2:44 to go in the third quarter. We're all tied up at 25, and we have a foul called on Carson Schwartz. He tried to make a play, and Carson Schwartz picks up a third foul. Just trying to do too much. It was a good defensive possession. Auburn couldn't get anything going offensively on that possession. Just a dumb foul there by Carson Schwartz. Officials talking about a couple things. Just the first team foul on Fort Calhoun this half. The officials talking to TJ O'Connor here. Not sure what's going on. It seems like Carson Schwartz didn't like the call. As Auburn still has the basketball, they get it in the backcourt to Mav Binder. Been on this possession with the basketball for about 40 seconds. Resulted in a Carson Schwartz foul as he tried to poke the ball away. Baltonsperger, left wing to Ryan Binder, steps back, now has he move in the lane, dumps it off. Baltonsperger in the lane, left-handed layup, no good, missed a bunny. Up the floor to Glenn Hunter, nobody in front of him. Right-handed layup is good for Glenn Hunter. And it's 27-25. Fort Calhoun out in front by a pair. 2:12 to go. He gets his pocket picked by Bowman, and we have a foul on Grayson Bowman. .210 to go, third quarter, 27-25. Pioneers out in front by 2. 8 seed versus the 4 seed here in the semifinal. Binder driving, left block, now kicks it out to the perimeter. Hudson almost lost the basketball, gets it the logo. Auburn fans wanted a foul called. He has it left wing, gets a screen right from Baltonsperger, kicks it out to Roybal. A little bit of sloppy basketball going on, and we have a double dribble. Double dribble called on Skylar Roybal. Minute 45 to go, third quarter, 27-25, Fort Calhoun with a 2-point advantage. Welchert gives it to Hunter. And Bowman lost it out of bounds. Couldn't catch the pass and lost it out of bounds. Turnover, Pioneers. $1:33 to go, quarter number 3, 27-25, Pioneers out in front by a pair. Mav Binder crosses over, has it on the right wing. Now Ryan Binder in the far corner, right in front of Auburn's bench. Takes a screen left by Baltonsberger. Driving in the lane is Ryan Binder. Now he has to back it out to the perimeter in the near side corner. He's guarded by Welchert. Now Roybal to Hudson. Right side, dribbles to the free throw line, spins out. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rims around the rim. Offensive rebound, Mav Binder in the lane, kicks it out. And Ryan Binder has the left wing, gives it back to Maverick on the FNB logo right in front of us here, courtside at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Binder guarded by Bowman, working on the left side, gets picked up by Schwartz, kicks out Ryan Binder. Extra pass down low, Roybal in the lane, layup is good. 27 all, 38 seconds to go, third quarter. Pioneers and Bulldogs. Zane Schwartz with it. Has it near the timeline, 30 seconds to go. So Zane and Carson, something that they allow Fort Calhoun to do is force their opponent's bigs to come out and guard them near the half-court line. Bowman with 7 seconds. Spin move in the lane. Nice move by Grayson Bowman. He now has 11 as the time expires. Half-court heave. No good, off back iron. And at the end of the third quarter, your score, Fort Calhoun 29, Auburn 27. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the state tournament from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla, just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch! Seafood at Amigos.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
29-27, the 8 seed Fort Calhoun Pioneers up by a pair as we start the fourth quarter over the 4 seed, the Auburn Bulldogs. Fort Calhoun will have the basketball as we begin the quarter. Schwartz finds Zane, elbow, jumper on the way, good. Zane Schwartz has 5, and the Pioneers have a 4-point lead, 31-27. 7:30 to go, fourth quarter. Ryan Binder, left side, guarded by Newbold. He drives, center of the lane, right-handed layup is good. Here comes Fort Calhoun. Carson Schwartz has it at the logo. Now top of the key, gives it to Welchert. Right side, Zane Schwartz bounces it on the elbow to Carson. Now to Newbold, left wing, guarded by Marcus Hudson. Now finds Zane Schwartz back near the timeline. He's guarded closely by Ryan Dixon. Bowman, left side. He has 11. And we have a blocking foul called on Auburn.
Auburn foul number 23, Marcus Hudson, his first. Second.
Foul goes on Marcus Hudson, his first. So the Pioneers to inbound it underneath their own bucket. They run Bowman. Now just throw it up top to Zane Schwartz. If he's smart, he looks at, yep, good man. Let it bounce in the backcourt before trying to grab it. 6:56 to go in this one, 31-29. Fort Calhoun with a 2-point lead. Carson Schwartz with it. Gives it to Welcher. Near corner, and he stepped on the baseline, or sideline, And it's a turnover for Fort Calhoun. 6:48 to go, 31-29. Your score, Pioneers out in front by 2. The 8 seed, Fort Calhoun, trying to make it to the state title after not making the tournament in 99 years. Last time they were here, 1923. Auburn with it, right wing. Guarded by Welchertz. Now to Hudson, top of the key. Gets a screen right from Dixon. Now backs it out to the perimeter. Gives it to Dixon, top of the key. Now to Mav Binder. And Bowman fell down. No whistle. Binder with it now right side. Spin move in the lane. Looking for help. Finds a cutting. Dixon in the lane. Layup is good. And the foul for Ryan Dixon. Fort Calhoun foul on Bauman. Free throw's no good. We're all tied up. 6 minutes to go. 31-31. Zane Schwartz on the right side. Thought about pulling up from 3. Decides to dish it off to Carson Schwartz. Now right side of the lane. Gets double teamed. Gets it taken away from him. Hudson gets the loose ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Auburn. Jim Weeks wants a foul as Marcus Hudson's legs were taken out from under him. He took a stumble. The replay is being shown as it looked like Carson Schwartz dove on the hardwood, took Hudson's legs out from underneath him. Hudson took a tumble on the hardwood, but no whistle. Fort Calhoun basketball. We're under 6 minutes to go. 31-31. Bauman with it, top of the key. Steps back. Guarded in the face, up in his grill is Ryan Dixon. Now passes to Zane Schwartz on the right wing, guarded by Ryan Binder. 5:45 to play. PBA really starting to fill up in anticipation for the conclusion of this one and the anticipation for the beginning of our next C1 semifinal. Down low in the paint, Schwartz misses a wide open layup. Follow-up shot, no good, off back iron, and the defensive rebound to Roybal. 31-31, Auburn basketball, 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter. 2 missed layups there by Carson Schwartz on the last FC possession. Binder in the lane, may have gotten away with a travel, and we have a blocking foul called on Bauman. Oh, boy. Mav Binder fell down with the basketball. Should have been a travel. They kick it out, and instead they get a blocking foul on FC. That's going to be Bauman's 4th. And, folks, Bauman has 11 points in this one. If he gets his 5th, TJ O'Connor is going to have to do some searching on his bench for a suitable replacement. 31 apiece. If Auburn's smart, they get it into the hands of Ryan Binder, who's guarded by Bauman. They do. And that's going to be a foul on Bauman, and he is done. Bauman is done. So they set a screen on the elbow. Bauman didn't see the pick coming and ran right into the guy, knocked Hudson down, and Bauman is done. So Bauman finishes with 11. TJ O'Connor wants a timeout, and he's awarded it. It's a 30-second break. I'm hoping that they show the replay here, but Bauman is disqualified for his 5th foul. That's a tough call. Had a screen set or a pick set at the elbow, tried to follow the ball handler into the lane, and just ran over the pick. So it's 31 apiece. Let's go ahead and take 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the state tournament on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, so out of the Fort Calhoun timeout, it's 5:02, and they have to play without Grant Bauman, a sophomore who is averaging 17.5 coming into this game, finishes with 11. But he just fouled out. 5:02 to play. 31 apiece. Auburn to inbound underneath their own hoop. Winner of this game plays the winner of Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic in the final. And Hudson took too many steps as he tried to drive baseline. It's a traveling violation. And it's Pioneers basketball with 5 minutes on the clock. Schwartz gets it to Zane, then back to Carson. They'll bring it across the timeline. Fort Calhoun working left to right. 4:53 to go, fourth quarter. Schwartz, top of the key. Gives it to Welcher, right wing. Back to Schwartz. Has the size advantage. Down low. Carson in the lane. The foul and the bucket. Carson Schwartz gets the layup to go right in front of the bucket. He'll go to the line to shoot one. And we have a timeout on the floor. Charged to Jim Weeks. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the C1 semifinal from 93.7 The Ticket.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
(33-31) your score. 4:41 to play. Carson Schwartz at the line to shoot one shot. That last foul was on Ryan Binder, just his first. So going to the line to shoot one, Carson Schwartz. 4:41 to play. Pioneers trying to be an 8 seed to make the final. Takes one dribble, puts it up by his ear. Free throw no good off the side of the rim. Rebound goes to Binder, and he gives it to Mav, and he'll cross the timeline going right to left. Mav Binder hit a trio of threes in the first half, been relatively quiet here in the second half. 4:29 to go, fourth quarter. Hudson with it, drives left side, has to pull it back out. Now Dixon with it, top of the key to Mav Binder. Takes a screen left. Welcher trying to stick with him. He does so successfully, top of the key. Now Hudson, left side, drives baseline, looking for help, dishes it out. Dixon tries to drive on Schwartz. Schwartz falls down, no whistle. Play on, Mav Binder in the far corner. Dribble, drive, in the lane, shot fake, bounce pass to Roybal on the baseline. 4:01 to play, fourth quarter. Roybal looking for help in the lane, and that's going to be a traveling violation on Skylar Roybal. They could have either gotten a travel or 3 seconds in the lane because Roybal was just parked on the Big Ten logo right past the free throw line. So we're under 4 minutes to play, 3:59 to be exact, 33-31. Fort Calhoun up by a pair over the Auburn Bulldogs. 8-4 seeded matchup here in the C1 semifinal. Winner of this one gets the winner of Kearney Catholic and Ashland Greenwood to follow. Carson Schwartz with it, top of the key, guarded by Roybal. Now to Welchert on the logo. Gives it to Glenn Hunter, the junior, has to play some big minutes with Bauman out, and he gets fouled on the drive. No shot. We'll see who they whistle. It's going to be on number 4. It'll be on Ryan Binder. Pioneers to inbound it, and we have a timeout charged to Auburn. Scratch that, Fort Calhoun. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Once again, appreciate you guys listening to our coverage all week long of state tournament on the ticket, whether it's on the FM dial, on the app, or on the Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Appreciate you guys heading over there and listening to our state tournament coverage. 33-31. What a way to start off day number 4 at Pinnacle Bank Arena. First of 6 games here on the ticket to follow. Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. Stick around for that one. DP on the call. Tip-off approximately 10:45 a.m., barring, dare I say, overtime. Inbound underneath their own hoop for Fort Calhoun. They get it into Zane Schwartz on the far corner right in front of Calhoun's bench. He hands it off to Carson now, left side, and he's just holding on to the basketball with Royable covering him. Cross-court pass, Newbold. Fort Calhoun passing it just around the perimeter. Carson Schwartz now has it right wing. Fakes the handoff, gets bumped. Could have been a foul call, but no whistle. Welchert now with it right side. Hops in the lane, dumps it down low. Schwartz in the lane, no good on the bucket. And it's a defensive rebound for Auburn. Mav Binder coming the other way, crosses the timeline. Has it, top of the key, pulls up, 3-ball on the way, no good, off to the side, and the rebound is tracked down by Owen Newbold. He's double-teamed instantly, and we'll have a foul called on Ryan Dixon. For Calhoun to inbound. Carson Schwartz will bring it across the timeline uncontested. Roybal with 4 fouls ready to meet him at the top of the key. 2:46 to play. Class C1 semifinal. Winner of this game advances to the state championship on Saturday at 11 a.m. Fort Calhoun with the basketball. Schwartz driving left side, kicks it out. 3-ball, Welchert, far corner, no good, too strong. And Hudson gets the defensive board and gives it off to Ryan Binder. Binder, left side, drives on Glenn Hunter, takes the contact, cross-court pass. Dixon in the lane, looking for help, takes the harm, no good, no foul. And the defensive rebound by Zane Schwartz loses the basketball to Dixon. It's a 3-on-2 break. Hudson, right side, driving center of the lane, tries to dump it off to Roybal. It goes off the foot of Fort Calhoun. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break. We'll be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Challenge, archery, chess, foot golf. Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. At Foundation Repair, we fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
2:06 to play, 33-31 your score. Fort Calhoun out in front by 2. Hudson, 3-ball on the way, it's gone! Auburn takes the lead, 34-33 on a 3-ball by Marcus Hudson. He now has 6. Minute 55 to play, fourth quarter. Newbold with it, top of the key for Fort Calhoun. Who does TJ O'Connor, the head coach for Fort Calhoun, want to give the basketball to? Down in the key, out to Glenn Hunter, top of the key. He loses the basketball, taken away by Auburn. Dixon comes away with the loose ball, and Mav Binder will cross the timeline. 34-33, minute and a half left in the Class C1 semifinal. Binder with it, right side. Now Hudson. Just hit a 3 from the left side a moment ago. Roybal, far corner, back to Hudson. If you're Auburn, you do not shoot this basketball. It's a minute 11 left to go. Dixon now with it, right side, bounces it out to Roybal, right corner, and he is intentionally fouled by number 2, Owen Newbold.
That's his second. That's the 6th team foul.
Just the 6th team foul on the Pioneers, so they still have to commit one more to put Auburn in the bonus. Inbound to Hudson. He just drives Baseline all the way around the court. Has it the logo. Could have been a double dribble. Fort Calhoun wanted it. Binder now gets double teamed, and he is fouled. Austin Welcher commits the foul. It's his second. So now here's where foul trouble gets interesting. If you're Zane or Carson Schwartz, not only are you guys the two best offensive options right now for Fort Calhoun, but you also have the most fouls, 3 apiece. Mav Binder at the line, 1-and-1. Misses it. Zane Schwartz gets the defensive rebound. 51 seconds on the clock. Carson Schwartz brings it across the timeline. Nobody stopping ball in the lane. Schwartz, spin move in the lane. Layup's good. Fort Calhoun has the lead. 35-34 is your score. 40 seconds left after a Carson Schwartz layup. 35-34, Fort Calhoun, the 8 seed, trying to make the state final after being not appearing in the tournament in 99 years. As Mav Binder gets the floater to go and the foul. Auburn takes the lead, 36-35. Welcher commits the foul, and Binder goes to the line to shoot one shot. 28.7 seconds on the clock. Mav Binder, who just missed the front end of a 1-and-1 a moment ago, at the line to shoot one shot and put the Bulldogs up by 2. Binder, free throw, good. 37-35, and we have an Auburn timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Buckle your seatbelt. We have 28.7 seconds left on the clock. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Final 28 seconds left in this one between Fort Calhoun and Auburn. Bulldogs lead 37-35. Fort Calhoun hasn't been to the state tournament in 99 years before this. Last time was 1923, and here they are with an opportunity to hit a big shot and advance to the C1 final on Saturday at 11 a.m. Zane Schwartz with the basketball on the logo. Almost dribbled it off his leg. Has it top of the key. 13 seconds on the clock. Schwartz gets it down low to Carson Schwartz. In the lane, he's fouled from behind by Marcus Hudson. With 9 seconds left on the clock. Just the 6th team foul on the Bulldogs. And once again, as Fort Calhoun will inbound an underthrown hoop, Auburn takes a timeout. It is just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go in and keep it right here. Don't go anywhere, folks. 9.7 seconds left in this one. After the conclusion of this first semifinal, we will have Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. PBA is already starting to fill up with a lot of blue and baby blue shirts in the stands. (37-35), Auburn out in front by a pair over the 8 seed Fort Calhoun Pioneers. 9.7 seconds left on the clock. Carson Schwartz gave the Pioneers a lead a little under a minute ago, 35-34, but a big layup with the foul by Mav Binder allowed Auburn to pull ahead by 2. Inbound pass, Schwartz looking for help. Finds Zane Schwartz in the backcourt. Looking for a screen. 7 seconds on the clock. Zane Schwartz pulls up. 3 ball. No good. Offensive rebound. Schwartz. No good. And we have a foul as Carson Schwartz will go to the line to shoot 2 shots with 0.8 seconds on the clock. Officials convening. Foul's going to be on number 1, Ryan Dixon. Man, Zane Schwartz had a great look at for 3 at the top of the key, missed it off the back iron. Carson gets the offensive rebound, had a better look at a layup, missed that layup, but was fouled by Ryan Dixon. So Carson, they put 0.2 seconds left on the clock, so there is exactly 1 second. 37-35, Fort Calhoun down by 2. Okay, they switched it again. It's now 1.6 seconds left on the clock here in quarter number 4. It's 37-35. Carson Schwartz, the senior, who has 17 points this morning at the line. First free throw. Good. Wyatt Apple checks in for Welchert. Here we go. Schwartz is second to tie it. Hits it. Gives a fist pump to the parent section. Hudson, the inbound pass. Half court heave. No good. Off to the left. And we are going to overtime in the Class C1 semifinal. Carson Schwartz hits 2 big free throws. He now has 19. And we are going to overtime. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with the start of overtime up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Carson Schwartz with some big free throws down the stretch there, but also shout out to Mav Binder for Auburn. He has 14 points, including that big three-point play that allowed the Bulldogs to go up 37-35, and he's had a huge game. Marcus Hudson, who usually averages 8.6 points per game, has 6. Ryan Binder has 7. Here we go, Fort Calhoun. Auburn, overtime, tipped. Auburn wins the tip. Here we go, folks, 3:57 to go in the first overtime period. Up the floor to Hudson, dribbling as the elbow. Mav Binder, left side, directly in front of us, guarded by Welcher. Now to Hudson. Thought about the corner 3, decided to pass it down low on the left block to Roypole. Roypole in the lane, layup good. And Auburn takes the lead, 39-37 with 3:36 to go in overtime. Roypole now has 6. Schwartz with it. Carson drives, lane, no good. It's a charging foul on Carson Schwartz. That's going to be his 4th. All right, so let's see if Auburn wants to go down into the paint with a guy like Skylar Roybal, who is matched up on Carson Schwartz, and see if they try to take Carson Schwartz out of this ball game. Right side, Binder. Drives past Hunter, now backs it out to the logo. Hudson with it on the H of the Huskers. Now to Ryan Binder, right side, right in front of head coach Jim Weeks. He drives right side on Carson Schwartz, kicks it out. And now Mav Binder has it near the timeline. Guarded by Welcher, right side. Crosses him over. In the lane. Kicks it back out. Dixon thought about the three ball, gives it back to Binder at the top of the key. Right side, Mav Binder steps back. Hesitation move in the lane. Looking for help. And he gets it back out top to Dixon. 2:36 to play, 39-37. Bulldogs out in front by 2 with the basketball. Roybal on Schwartz. Layup in the lane. Bounces out. Rebound goes to Zane Schwartz of Fort Calhoun. 2:25 to play. First overtime period. 2-point lead for Auburn. 39-37. Zane Schwartz with the basketball. Top of the key. Guarded by Dixon. Three ball. Top of the key. No good. Too short. And the defensive rebound goes to Ryan Dixon of Auburn. Mav Binder crosses the timeline. Drives on Welcher. Layup in the lane. No good, but he is fouled hard by Zane Schwartz. And so now Zane Schwartz has 4 as well. Going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Mav Binder. 39-37. Bulldogs out in front by 2. Make it 3. 40-37. Mav Binder hits the first of 2. And Auburn leads by 3. Second free throw, good. And Mav Binder adds 2 more to his total. Carson Schwartz brings it across the timeline for Fort Calhoun, going left to right. In the lane, working on Dixon. Layup in the lane is good for Carson Schwartz. He's up to 21, and we have a Fort Calhoun timeout. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break as well. You're listening to the state tournament in overtime on 93.7 The Ticket.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, so 41-39 is your score. Auburn out in front by 2 with the basketball. They inbound it. Hudson now has it, working right to left. Minute 51 left in the first overtime period. 8-seed Fort Calhoun going up against 4-seed Auburn. Kicks it out. Binder to Dixon near the logo. Gives it to Mav Binder now on the right side, who's picked up by Welcher of Fort Calhoun. Remember, folks, Auburn has won the last 3 state championships, and Fort Calhoun hasn't been to the state tournament in 99 years before this season. So awesome storylines unfolding here before our very own eyes. Binder in the lane. Layup is good. Mav Binder puts the Bulldogs back up by 4 with 1:19 to go. Zane Schwartz, right side, gives it to Carson. Has it now on the right wing. Loses the basketball, trips it over, and we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with the Pioneers. $1:12 to go. We have a pause in action. We need a towel to wipe up the floor. 1:12 to go, 43-39. Auburn trying to get to their 4th straight state final. They've won 10 straight state tournament games. That's crazy to think about. 10 straight. And here's an 8-seed Fort Calhoun having them on the ropes in overtime, down 4 with 1:12 left. Fort Calhoun to inbound from the sideline. They find Carson Schwartz on the near side corner. Back to Newbold. Remember, playing this overtime period and half of that fourth quarter without Grayson Bauman. And we have a foul down low as Carson Schwartz took the foul or took the harm from, I believe, number 24, Skylar Roble. Scratch that. They're going to switch it. They're going to say it's on Mav Binder, and that's his second. Shooting 1-1 for Fort Calhoun, number 33, Carson Schwartz. He hit those two big free throws at the end of regulation, and he drills this one. Senior now has 22 this morning. A lot of people standing on their feet here in PBA. Schwartz is second. No good off to the right. And a good box out there by Brett Baltensperger for Auburn, and Auburn gets a defensive rebound. Binder to Mav Binder. Now cross court to Ryan, and we're going to have a timeout charged to Auburn. We'll see if they chose a 30 or a full. It will be just a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. Carson Schwartz now up to 22 points on the night. It's been all number 33 in black, Carson Schwartz, throughout the fourth quarter and now this overtime period. Zane Schwartz, also a senior, has 5 points. And remember, Grayson Bauman fouled out about halfway through that fourth quarter when he tripped over a pick that was set by Auburn. Committed his fifth foul halfway through the fourth. He finished with 11 points. All right, so set the scene for you. First overtime period, 52 and a half seconds left on the clock. 43-40, Auburn out in front by 3 over Fort Calhoun. Appreciate you guys hanging on with me for this one. Auburn will have a sideline inbound from the far side right in front of the scores table. They run Hudson across the timeline. He gets doubled, looking for help as he picked up his dribble, and there's a foul called on number 2, Owen Newbold. Hudson will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. First one, no good. Hudson with a huge free throw. Second one, good. Now, similar situation. If you're Fort Calhoun, you do not have to go for 3, but you got to have some sense of urgency as Zane Schwartz is just walking it across the timeline. Gets a screen right from Carson. 38 seconds on the clock. Schwartz drives left side in the lane. Layup, no good. Defensive rebound, Roybal, and Auburn has the basketball. And we have a timeout called by Auburn. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break. We'll be right back for the final 32 seconds in this one between the Bulldogs and the Pioneers on 93.7 The Ticket.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Auburn to inbound. They find Ryan Binder in the far corner, and he is immediately fouled by a duo of Pioneers. 30 seconds on the clock. Foul goes against Glenn Hunter, his third. Ryan Binder at the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first. (44-40). Auburn trying to make it to their 4th straight Class C1 final. Second one for Ryan Binder. No good, missed it. Carson Schwartz with the rebound. 29 seconds on the clock. Fort Calhoun's got to go. In the lane, Schwartz. Layup, no good, but he is fouled, so he will go to the line to shoot 2. He had a really good look at the layup. That is the 5th foul on Skylar Roybal, so he is done for the day. He finishes with 6. 44-40 Bulldogs. Auburn ahead of the Fort Calhoun Pioneers. 24 seconds to go in the first overtime period. Schwartz hits the free throw, 44-41. To make it a 2-point ball game. Schwartz, free throw. Rattles in. 44-42, 24 seconds to go. Let's see how much Fort Calhoun can extend this ball game. They inbound it to Hudson, and he gets fouled immediately by Owen Newbold. That'll be Newbold's 3rd.
Fort Calhoun foul number 2, Owen Newbold. That is his 4th personal foul.
Marcus Hudson going to the line to shoot 2 shots as Auburn is well into the double bonus. 21 seconds left on the clock, 44-42. Hudson, first free throw, good. Winner of this game gets the winner of Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic to follow. Hudson, second free throw. Rims out. Zane Schwartz with the defensive rebound up the floor to Carson Schwartz. Across the timeline. Schwartz drives right side, gets bumped by Baltonsperger, and he is fouled. I believe that will be the 10th team foul on Auburn. It sure is. 3rd personal foul on Brett Baltonsperger. So Carson Schwartz will go to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first. Schwartz has made some big free throws down the stretch here, but that's definitely one that he's going to want to have back as he throws up the second one. It's good, nothing but net. 45-43 your score. Dixon running the baseline, gets it into Mav Binder, and he gets fouled by Austin Welcher. 12.6 on the clock, 45-43. Auburn out in front by 2. Mav Binder goes to the line to shoot 2 and make it a 4-point game if he can hit both of these free throws. Binder dribbles once. Free throw, good. 46-43. Auburn trying to hang on as the 4 seed. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout charged to TJ O'Connor, the head coach for Fort Calhoun. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the C1 semifinal from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So I don't need to tell you this, but we're planning on Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic starting just a little bit late. Tip-off was supposed to be at 10:45. DP will be on the call of that one. We'll still be here, but we'll update you as soon as we find out once this game concludes between Fort Calhoun and Auburn when the expected start time for Kearney Catholic and Ashland Greenwood is. Mav Binder at the line to put the Bulldogs up 4, and he hits the free throw with 12.6 seconds left. 47-43. Schwartz gets it to Carson, crosses the timeline. 10 seconds. Fakes the handoff. Layup in the lane. It's good. With 6 seconds, we have a timeout for Fort Calhoun. It is a full timeout because that's all they have left. So everybody is now out of timeouts with exactly 6 seconds left on the clock. It's 47-45. Bulldogs up by 2 on Fort Calhoun. Winner of this game gets the winner of Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic in the state final on Saturday at 11 a.m. Me and DP will be here for that one. Great atmosphere in PBA here, especially for a 9 a.m. tip-off. Ashland Greenwood fans started showing up early. Fort Calhoun traveled extremely well. PBA pretty darn full right now, and there's been some good basketball over the last 24 hours. Lincoln Southwest girls upsetting Millard South, heading to the state title where they'll face Fremont and Iowa signee Taylor McCabe, who knocked off Dominique Kelly and the Lincoln High Lynx last night. Later tonight, Millard North and Gretna play the winner of Bellevue West and Creighton Prep in the Class A final on Saturday at 6 p.m. A lot of exciting games coming up. State championships begin tomorrow. We'll be bringing you all the coverage right here on the ticket. All right, set the scene. 6 seconds on the clock, 47-45. Auburn with the 2-point lead. They have the ball. They have to go the full length of the court. We'll see what head coach Jim Weeks drew up in the timeout. They inbound it to Binder, and he is immediately fouled by number 1, Welchert, and that will be Welchert's 5th. So Wyatt Apple will check in for Welchert. Going to line to shoot 2, Mav Binder, 47-45. Auburn with the free throws. And Binder misses the front end. So Fort Calhoun will have a shot. 5 seconds to go. Binder, second free throw. Good. It's a 3-point ball game. Now Fort Calhoun can't advance it because they don't have a timeout. Zane Schwartz gets fouled by Ryan Binder with 3 seconds to play. And Zane Schwartz will go to the line to shoot 2. Smart decision there by Ryan Binder. Just a foul Schwartz. At the line to shoot 2. Zane hits the first. Number 30, Austin Levine, in for the first time for Auburn. Schwartz, second free throw. They miss it intentionally, and it's a defensive rebound, and we have a foul charged to Fort Calhoun on Glenn Hunter. Scratch that. Maybe they'll call that on Carson Schwartz. Yes, they will. So that's going to be Schwartz's 5th. And what a game by number 33, Carson Schwartz, as he finishes unofficially with 23 points. That's my count. 23 points. Bulldogs will go to the line to shoot 2 shots, up 48-46 with 0.9 seconds left on the clock. Brett Bolton-Spurter at the line. First free throw. No good. So Fort Calhoun will have a chance with 0.9 seconds left to at least tie it, even if Bolton-Spurter hits this free throw. Second free throw, no good. 0.4, there's the horn, no shot. And that is the game. Auburn survives, and they will play for their fourth straight state championship game on Saturday morning at 11 a.m., and they will face the winner of Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. Don't go anywhere. Your final score, Auburn 48, Fort Calhoun 46. We'll have the Union Bank and Trust postgame show coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
When you choose ethanol at the pump, you're not only saving money, you're saving livelihoods. Nebraska is the second largest producer of ethanol, which is proudly made with locally grown field corn. Every time you fill up with higher ethanol blends like E15, E30, and E85, you're supporting Nebraska farmers and strengthening our economy. Right now, only about 4% of Nebraska-produced ethanol is being used in Nebraska. Let's do more to support local agriculture. Fuel a stronger tomorrow. Choose ethanol. Learn more at fueledbynebraska.com.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainer back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. This is the Union Bank and Trust postgame show. At UBT, people don't have your money. Your money has people. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC. What an exciting first game of the day. Auburn escapes with a 48-46 win over Fort Calhoun, the 8 seed, who hadn't been to the state tournament in almost 100 years, in 99 years since 1923, fell just short of reaching the state title here in 2022. Auburn, great performance. Hats off to Mav Binder. Hats off to Marcus Hudson, Ryan Binder, and especially head coach Jim Weeks, who playing in their 26th state tournament will go and play for their fourth straight Class C1 championship game. Just an unbelievable performance from the Auburn Bulldogs as they escape with a win over the 8 seed Fort Calhoun Pioneers. Let's run through a couple stat lines as we close things out and get you ready for our second game of the day between Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. Let's start first for the Fort Calhoun Pioneers. Carson Schwartz, a senior who averages around 13 points per game, finishes with 27. Grayson Bauman, who fouled out halfway through the fourth quarter, finishes with 11. Zane Schwartz finishes with 6. For the Auburn Bulldogs, once again, going for their fourth straight state title on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Final stat lines for them. Mav Binder finishes with a team-high 24. Marcus Hudson finishes with 8. Ryan Binder with 7. And Skylar Roybal with 6. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. That first game lived up to everything that we would have hoped for and more. Once again, your final score, Auburn tops the 8 seed 48-46 and advances to their fourth straight state final matchup. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll throw it back to the studio for a short bit, but then in about 20 minutes, we'll have the tip-off of our next C1 semifinal between Ashland Greenwood and the Kearney Catholic Stars right here on 93.7 The Ticket with DP on the call. Should be a good one. This is going to be an exciting day here on day 4 of the state tournament from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sanders signing off for now. I will talk to you guys in a couple hours for some girls high school basketball between Elkhorn North and Norris. But DP's up next with Ashland Greenwood and Kearney Catholic. Once again, your final score on the Union Bank and Trust postgame show at UBT. People don't have your money has people. Member FDIC. Your final score, Auburn 48, Fort Calhoun 46. Enjoy the rest of the day, folks. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners,